We're live.
We're live, Mr. Fimbres.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Civil Service Commission meeting for October 28, 2025. If we could go ahead and stand for the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please place your right hand over your heart. Face the flag. Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty.
Will you please remain standing for the invocation? Father God, we just come before you, Lord, and ask you to just instill your wisdom in us, Father. May we just use your guidance as we make decisions tonight, Father. May the decisions we make be the best for our community, Lord. And may we just do your work today, Father. We ask this in your Son, Jesus' precious name. Amen. Sorry about that. All right. Can we do a roll call?
Commissioner Delgado? Commissioner Delgado?
Present.
Commissioner Fimbres?
Present.
Commissioner Jimenez is absent tonight. Commissioner Pacheco?
Present.
Commissioner Braceno?
Present.
Director Figueroa?
Present.
And I am present, HR Manager Nicole Mashakian.
Great. Thank you. Do we have any corrections to the agenda?
We do not.
Okay. Do we have any public comments?
No comment cards were submitted this evening.
Okay, thank you. All right. So number one are the minutes. If we could review the minutes for the last meeting on the September 23rd, if we could get a motion to approve.
A motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you. All right. That'll take us to regular business, which is a job specification recommendation, assistant engineer. Do we have any presentation on that?
Good evening, commissioners, fellow staff members, and anybody listening on the web. My name is Cesar Roldan. I'm the Director of Public Works with the City of Montebello. And this evening, it's for your consideration and approval is the assistant engineer's job specification. Some minor modifications were made by me because in the past, I felt that the job specifications were sort of vague. In the world of engineering, there are several engineering principles, such as aeronautical, such as mechanical, electrical, and so forth. So, many of the applications that we were receiving in the past had individuals with those types of engineering backgrounds. However, the reality is in municipal government, you are really technically focusing, at least on the public works side, on civil. If we were working for the building department, we might, consider mechanical or even electrical. But as awesome as those, job specs are on that end for electrical or mechanical, even aerospace, unfortunately, they don't really technically fit in our municipal agency. Looking at other agencies, or specifically to LA County has very well versed subject matter on what it is to be an assistant engineer. Seeing that some of the individuals that have submitted applications kind of fall short when it technically. So I just wanted to make sure that we had an opportunity to correct that, and actually help not just myself but staff as well in the city kind of prepare for what's expected. A lot of times what we will do is we will receive candidates that believe that this is what the job entails, but the reality is they lack the technical background. GIS, Geographical Information System, is something that is extremely important to not just myself, but the entire city. And that's something that we're looking for with individuals with background. Also, computer-aided drafting, CAD. A lot of those systems we technically do have, but we just don't have individuals that are able to utilize them. So in seeking out individuals with, experience in CAD or GIS, does save the city money technically, right? We don't have to go out as much. We could actually do in-house specifications, which I have started since I got it here. But it would be nice to have somebody else also do some CAD work, so that we could do some minor designs instead of paying a third-party consultant to do that. Just to kind of resume, the idea here is just to be a little bit more specific in the details that will help the city out in the future. And I'm here to answer any questions you may have.
Great. Thank you. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go down the line and see if any of the commissioners have any questions. So Commissioner Pacheco, do you have any questions?
Not yet.
Okay. Commissioner Briseno?
Yes, yeah, I have a question. Did you consider, and this is just really a question, I know in Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, they required the engineer and training certificate, and that just basically proves that you know your basic, engineering calculations and basic fundamental data. I don't know if you considered it, or maybe you have a reason for not including it. Just wanted to throw that out there. I know they demanded that we pass it within 2 years of being hired. About 50% of the staff couldn't pass it, and so they'd be let go, which was really sad. And I thought I was going to be one of those, but I lucked out. Anyway, so just that. And then what else did I want to bring up? So CAD and GIS, interesting. So do you have a section of like requirements and minimum qualifications? Is it training and experience? Okay. Okay, that's my only comments for now.
No, that's just to go back to the EIT. That's an excellent requirement. So the county, because it's so large, it's able to afford that. I've worked in agencies where, for example, our public works employees were required to have a commercial license within 6 months of employment. And so many times I was trying to be the nice guy and extended, 3 more months, 3 more months, 3 more months. But getting closer to month ninth, or the 12th month, or almost a year, and a lot of times I would have to let individuals go because they just couldn't pass the exam, both the written and the practical one. So going back to the EIT question, we could make it that stringent. However, then it's tough if you can't get it within 6 months. It's not easy. I felt that the qualification, some of the modifications that are in your packet here, kind of reflect some of what we're requiring. But I do encourage staff to go to school from A to Z. The first thing that I did when I first started is I took 30 minutes to speak to every individual, telling them, where they grew up, what are their future dreams, and if you want to go to school, how can I help, right? And so I encourage them to go back to school, get certificates, and especially the engineering, anybody in the engineering firm, I encourage them to get their professional license as well, and any other certificate that might be applicable to what we do here. And of course, then, we encourage that, because we also have job classifications for associate engineers and seniors and so forth. So, it's something to strive for. I just didn't add it on purpose just because I thought it was a little tough, especially when we have 2 positions. But, technically that is very normal in most agencies.
Yeah, and as you were saying that, I do recall now, back in the day, before I even started where I work, there was a position called assistant engineer, and you would remain assistant unless you pass the EIT.
Correct.
So, yeah, you're right. And so, just throwing it out there, but, yeah, it's not an easy test, so.
I'm just glad somebody actually knows what EIT is.
Okay, yeah. That's all, that's my only comment, but I mean, I trust you, you're looking for somebody, you know what you want, you don't want to make it too restrictive. It's tough for little, small cities like ours to be competitive, right, and
Understood.
attract.
That's correct. I'm sure that individuals that have been here a long time, they understand there's the capacity. Since I've been here, I've actually lost 2 assistant engineers. They went to Monterey Park and 2 other organizations for more money, substantially more money. And so, and many times it's not like it's pretty much the same position, just more money. And so it's hard to retain talent. So, we're kind of trying, and, the HR department has been fantastic since day one. And so they're very helpful and instrumental in some of the language that we're utilizing here to make sure that it's not, impeding progress, but at the same time giving us an opportunity to be competitive.
Okay. One other question. There was a section here where it said that they were going to manage consultant contracts, something to that effect?
Yes, so we go out to bid regularly. As you can see in San Montebello, we're doing construction contracts. So one of the conversations I had with our current assistant engineer is my expectation is that I can't do everything by myself. So they need to learn, so they need to take on the contract. And so what that means is you prepare weekly agendas, you provide updates, you work with the contractor, because I'm not going to be holding people's hands. And so you come to me, we have a weekly meeting with my internal staff, and you provide updates as to what happened that week. What could we do better? What do you see that we can actually improve upon, and so forth, right? So, and then going back to specifications, for example, in the near future, we're going to be seeking proposals to fix and replace sidewalks, which in many instances, we receive a lot of claims against the city for trip and falls. And so I'm asking that the assistant engineer take the lead on things like that. And that's the only way they're going to grow. Because it's fine if I teach you everything I know. I want them to learn everything that I know, but it's only through experience and you dealing with contractors, you calling the gas company or Verizon to replace a lid or come in and move something that's obstructing sidewalk, ADA compliance, so forth. They need to learn all that. So, in the county, you kind of slowly, or LADWP or wherever there's so many individuals that are, below you and above you. So you kind of do your little piece, right? Mm-hmm. Here it's, sink or swim. Yeah. And so obviously I'm there because I'm their lifeguard as well, but I want them to learn. So I'm expecting them to take leads on many things that might be at an associate or even senior level. Right?
Okay. Well, that's my last question. Thank you.
Commissioner Delgado?
I want to thank you, Commissioner Briceños, for sharing your knowledge with that. I'm not real knowledgeable in this particular position. The only question I have is assistant engineers. So we have an engineer in-house as well, or are they contracted?
Yeah, so we have, we technically only have 2 assistant engineers. So we're going to go seek to replace the individual that just left a couple of weeks ago. So we have the assistant engineer. I have a deputy director, and then technically myself. I also have a construction manager who does also design, but he's assisting with managing, other specific projects as well. And then we have management analyst staff that are more so clerical and analytical, and then they deal with the budget. So in reality, we only have technically, you call them 4 engineers in the house, but we do have to have other engineering firms, do design, because we don't have the capacity to do that, or the staff time and or the numbers.
So will they be working also side by side with the contracted engineers, learning, what they're doing to assist them, maybe to move along projects, to move along, you know, projects that have been sitting for a while, not just city projects, but, you know, resident projects or.
That's 100% Commissioner. That's right. So just like myself or anybody else in our staff, they're responsible to oversee certain contractors. And then when they do submit in plans and specifications that say 30, 35%, 45%, and so forth, you know, we're expecting them to read them, to redline, provide comments, so that it gets back to the third party, and they can make the, you know, the modifications to the plans and specifications.
Thank you. I have no other questions.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rodan, for providing that presentation. I'll be honest, thank you, Commissioner Briceño. I'm not well-versed in this type of position as well, but thank you for the recommendations that you changed in there as well. It kind of explains things a little bit more than as to what this person will be doing and what their area of responsibility will be. But yeah, I've got no other comments other than hope you find the right person for it.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, Commissioner.
No questions. Pretty straightforward.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where am I at? Lost my page here, sorry. So, any other comments or discussion on this?
I have none.
Nope, no more.
So with that being said, can I get a motion to approve recommending this position?
I'll move to approve the recommendation.
I'll second.
Do a roll call? Yeah, please.
I say aye.
Aye?
Commissioner Briceño,
Aye.
Commissioner Pacheco,
Aye.
motion passes 4-0. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Do we have any staff communications?
Yes, thank you, Commissioners. I just wanted to take this moment to introduce our new Assistant Human Resources Director, Grant Leggett II. So this is his second week here. Most recently, he worked at Vista Unified School District as the Director of Classified Human Resources, and he brings a wealth of experience and some fresh ideas. So we're lucky to have him and welcome him aboard.
Great.
Welcome.
Welcome, yeah.
Welcome.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. What school district? Vista. Okay. Oh, great. Well, welcome. Yeah, definitely.
Is it a long travel that you're making? Because Vista, California is up, or,
This is closer. I was doing a long travel to this.
Oh,
Ah, okay. Okay.
all right.
thank you. Pleasure to meet you, and welcome aboard.
All right. So do we have any commission orals?
Nope.
Anything to request to put on a future agenda?
I have none.
Commissioner Briceño?
None.
None.
Okay, and none for me as well. All right. So can we get a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn today.
Get a second?
Seconded?
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye,
Aye.
aye, and bye.
Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody being here. And again, I apologize for running behind.
Nice and short, huh?
Thank you.
When you're trying to get a Montebello Boulevard, it's hard.
Oh, man, it's harder to get here than, yeah. Take care, folks. Good to see you.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Go Dodgers.